I'm live. Woo! Come on, computer. My computer battery is done. Hi, Ebony. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sketchnificent. What's up? My computer battery, I need a new computer battery. Man. My computer battery is terrible. It needs to be serviced. I feel like Macs, they give you maybe 4 or 5 years out of the battery, which I guess is a decent amount of time. But then as soon as that 4 or 5 years hits, the battery be like, bye, I'm out. See you when I see you. Gots to go. Hi. Hello, Christy. Hi, Julian. Yeah, Barbershop 3, the one with Nicki Minaj. You need a new computer, Ebony? Hi, Marcus. Hi, Lachey. Oh my gosh, your battery and your screen is cracked. Hi, Alexia. It's a Barbershop 3. The next cut. The one with Nicki. Hi, Queen. You changed your picture. You've had yours since 2015. And your battery's still good? Just Nickel? Your battery's still good? Because before this one, I had another computer. The computer that I had when I first started on YouTube. And I had that one since 2010. And then I got a new one, I think, in 2000 and... When did I get this computer? Do you guys remember my old computer that I used to film on? Like my 2014 videos? Oh, a different one. Ha! Okay. Some of you guys have similar names. Hi, Mar. Like Gary and Gary. I just got a new MacBook. I'm hoping it lasts. Like, the computer itself lasts. Like, my computer is still good. It's just the battery. Like, it has to be plugged in all the time. It dies at around 50% when it's not plugged in. Because, like, my battery is no good. And my one that I had before this, I had for, like, 5 or 6 years. And then the same thing happened. Like, my battery started going out. But I also think that I probably need a bigger computer because I be running the shit out of this computer like when I'm editing and like doing video content and video takes up a lot of space on the computer and like my processor, I know I'm like running the shit out of this computer, so I'm probably just wearing the battery out. I probably just need like a bigger computer. A better processor. Barbershop. Is it still on Netflix? That was on Netflix for a while. Is it still on there? Hi, the boy in blue. Bought your laptop 2 years ago. Yours is like 5 years old. How did you crack the screen, Ebony? I've noticed that I have to restart it to get everything to work properly more often. Yeah, that happens. They do it purposely so you could buy new stuff, just like the iPhone. Yeah, I think I need a desktop, honestly, Alexia. I probably need a desktop. I can probably keep my laptop for like personal use and casual use, but for video editing, I should probably get a desktop. Like when I'm editing the Black Americans, especially because the Black Americans are so long, you know, they'd be like an hour to an hour and a half. I'd be wearing this processor out. I'd be like, come on. And then it takes forever to upload too, because they're so long. So I think I just need a bigger computer. Netflix. Let me see if this is on Netflix. Oh no, I don't think it is. They took it off. Yeah, I think they took it off, Nicole. Hi, Michelle's daughter. Hi, Roderick. Yeah, I can't believe that either, Mar. Ooh, it's a spider crack. Ooh. Using your devices while they're charging is bad for the battery. I know that they say that you shouldn't leave it on the chargers for like too long and like overcharge your batteries. They say that's bad for the battery too. I also need a desktop. I hear building one is really good and inexpensive. I know somebody that built their own desktop, but I need a Mac. I'm sorry. I like the operating system. And I'm going to keep using my laptop, and it's nice to have like uniform devices. Hi, Justin. I can't imagine the process of shouldering the Black Americans in episodes go. And right now I have a MacBook Air, so I don't even have like a MacBook Pro. That's what I really need. This Air is like that's not what this computer is supposed to be used for, ma'am. Like, this is just for like surfing the internet, sis. Like, I don't know what you think you're doing. Like, if I was playing like hardcore games or something like that, it's kind of something similar. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I have a MacBook Air. I think I need a better processor, a bigger, faster one. Alignment. The one I have right now is for light use, and I do more video content now. And the Black Americans are filmed in like HD, so the clips be like an 11-minute clip is normally 4 gigs of the Black Americans. Like, I'm processing a lot. So if it's, you guys, what is the math, you guys? So if it's an hour, 11 minutes, that's like 5 or 6 clips, and each one is 4 gigs. And then I also have audio, because we record the audio on the mics. So I also have the audio underneath. And 24, wow, yeah. So I also like have to sync the audio, and it's just like my computer's not. I'm not using it the way that I'm supposed to. So I'm pretty sure like I'm the one that's like running these batteries into the ground. Like, I definitely am. Let me see. I'm just doing a lot. I need a bigger computer. Need a bigger resolution processor. Got the MacBook Air as well. Should have got the MacBook Pro. I hate iPhones, but I considered one because I love the seamlessness of the devices. I like how you can respond to text and different things on the laptop or the iPad or the iPhone. Yeah, like I can text from my iPad. I can text from my computer. I can answer FaceTime on my computer. I can answer phone calls on the iPad. It's like once you have one and then you get another one, it's like you want them all to be the same. And I see you, Alignment. I see you. You cracked your phone, Sketchnificent. How are y'all cracking y'all phones? Just dropping them on the floor or what? Yeah, I'm looking for a link. Barbershop next cut. If anybody sees one, let me know. Yeah, I stopped charging my gear at night. Yeah. Finally cracked my phone screen. I've had this iPhone for 5 years now. Didn't want to upgrade for no reason, but now I have a reason. Yeah, that's a lot of backing. I want to hold on to my phone for another 3 years before I upgrade. I got a new phone in 2017, but the phone that I had before that was an iPhone 6 that I had for like ever, like 6 years. It was falling apart, but it still worked. And I still have it because I still have a lot of music on there. Yes, Nova. My 40,000 tabs don't help. You're absolutely right. I also have a million tabs open all the time. And I be having like 20 fucking Microsoft Word things open, like things that I'm working on and projects. Like, it's me. It's not the computer. It's me. It's me. Absolutely. I can admit that. It's not you, computer. It's me. I'm the problem. No. Does this link work? I hate these damn captchas. Okay, I think I have one. And I do the same thing on my phone. I have like 500 tabs open on my phone. It's so bad. I am Apple down. I started with a phone and then I got an iPad. No, that's not true. That's not true. I started with the phone and then I got my computer because the computer that I had before that, my first Mac, which I got in like 2010, I had a HP and I just kept having problems with it. I felt like I had to replace it every year. Like one year the battery stopped working. One year the cable, like the power cable itself stopped working. Like, and they were under warranty, so they just like kept replacing them for me, sending me new ones. But it's like, why do I have to get a new computer every single year? And so then before that I had like a Dell, like, and I felt like, and my Dell got a really bad, like a very nasty virus that made everything multiply, like all the icons and everything multiplied all over the screen to the point where I couldn't use it. So then I was, I felt like I was like running through PCs. Hi, Kyrie. Let me know how underwater is. I felt like I was just going through PCs and I felt like I was wasting money because like I have to get a new one every single year. And so somebody I knew, one of my good friends had a Mac and was like, you should try a Mac. They're a little bit more expensive, but you can use them for longer. So then I got my first Mac in like 2010, which was a MacBook Pro. And then I had it until I got this one that I'm using now. And I got this one in like 2015 or 16. I had it for a while. I still have it. I still have my other Mac. It's just the battery stopped working. And I wanted a new computer because I was starting to do more video content, so I just wanted something a little bit newer. But I shouldn't have gotten an Air. I should have got another MacBook Pro. I thought, I was like, oh, let me just try out the Air and see if it works for me. But it doesn't work for me. I mean, like, it works. It's awesome, but I need something bigger. I'm just like running through it. Oh, I see somebody got a link. Okay, Owen. Hi, Owen. Hi, Chris. How did you crack your phone? Them 40,000 tabs don't help. Hi, Seven. Dropped mine by accident. My screen protector is usually really good. The glass kind, I guess it wore down. And I've seen people also like crack them behind. I'm looking at your link, Owen. Behind the screen protector. Let's see. I didn't know it cost $120 to fix the iPhone 8 Plus. I have an iPhone 7 that I'm gonna keep until it starts falling apart, just like my iPhone 6. I don't want to get rid of my home button. I know people say that you get used to it, but I love my home button. Hi, Ori. Oh, I forgot about you and them tabs. I have tabs for days on both Chrome and Safari. I just recently cracked the back of my phone, but I got it fixed. I'm clumsy. Cracked my phone accidentally, hit it with the car door. Have an iPhone 8 Plus and it was halfway hanging out of my pocket. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Yes, I gotta keep this open and read it later. HP computers are so unreliable. HP is shit. That's how Apple gets us. They make devices in an operating system that are only compatible with one another. I really don't like how the 8 and the 8 Plus is glass. That's annoying. Should have just kept my iPhone 7. I feel like the iPhone 6 had the perfect design. And the iPhone 7 is almost the same, except they got rid of the headphone jack, which is still stupid to me. If I could get an iPhone 6 like Plus, I would, but I can't find it anywhere. unless I want to buy it like on Craigslist or something, which I don't really want to do. You have the leather HP Folio, Justin. I like it. I've had HP laptops since 2011. They've never disappointed me. Dell is the Mac Griffin of laptops. The Air and Pro are both over 1,000, so you might as well just save up in spring for the Pro. Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for my next one. I'm gonna get a MacBook Pro, like the Air, and I'm just gonna use my Air for like, personal use, casual, and I'm gonna do all my video content. That's what I really honestly need. I need like a computer just to do video content on, and like one to chill on. They be playing hockey with their phones. Remy, what? What happened? My attention span is part of the reason I have so many tabs open. Always leave something, but know I'll come back to it. We're watching Barbershop next cut. Oh, it's also available on Amazon Prime for $3.99 because I know some of y'all don't mind. Don't mind that. I'm gonna start because I think I have a link that works. And Owen also put a link. So let me start, and then I'll still look at the chat. Come on. There we go. I just started. Do I only have sound on one side? No, there it goes. Oh, my plug wasn't all the way in. I just started. Do you remember September? Don Cornelius. Oh, someone dropped it. Dropped my iPhone and cracked it twice. Now there's a green stripe on the side of the screen. Party on. I've heard that Toshiba laptops are good. I had a Sony for a while too. Does Sony still sell laptops? Oh. Just from in front of your house, Remy? That does suck. That sucks. I remember when I was like 10 or 11, I will never forget this. My mom's car got stolen on New Year's, on like New Year's Eve, like New Year's Day. I remember like I woke up and it was like New Year's Day, and my mom was like, somebody stole the car, and I was like, that's not funny. And she was like, I'm not kidding. And I was like, that's just crazy. Oh, Kyrie did super chat. Thank you. Hi. I like this movie. Yeah, it is terrible. Will your insurance won't cover it? Like at least a rental? Yeah, this one was like more modern, which I thought was interesting. Let's see. Back up your data on external hard drive. I've heard Toshiba laptops are good. I would go back to iPhone 4 size-wise. I love the iPhone 6 design. The internet has massacred my attention span. I be having so many tabs open. I have to cull some just so they can all show up in the bar. I love Craigslist, Just Nickel. I love Craigslist. I've gotten jobs on Craigslist, apartments, cars, phones. But buying things like phones on Craigslist increases your chances of buying something that's stolen. So I don't really like buying electronics and stuff on Craigslist. My iPhone 6s Plus was just fine. Only replacing because of the screen, and it was my fault. That's my mouth. I have an iPhone 6 Plus and I have an iPhone 8 Plus. My 6 Plus is a used one, but it doesn't look used. I have an OtterBox case on my last phone, and my phone fell from the second floor, and nothing happened. I was just about to say, I've heard those OtterBox cases are really good. I'll never forget when I was living in New York, I accidentally dropped my phone out the window because my bed was like pushed up against the wall, and I had the phone sitting on the windowsill, and my leg like I accidentally kicked it out the window, and I lived on the fifth floor, and it fell all the way down, and I went downstairs to get it, and it just kept on working just fine. Uh, Pedro, hello. Yeah, the OtterBox cases are wonderful. It was a super phone. I have like a hair or something in my mouth. Annoying. Mm, the thing you have to do. This is what you have to do with Craigslist. The number one rule of Craigslist: if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Anything that's just seems so wonderful and amazing, and any job, any car, any apartment, anything. If it seems too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Hater. But if if it seems like normal regular listing from like a regular ass person, I've bought like refrigerators. I've bought two refrigerators off Craigslist. Like you can find some good stuff on there. You know you love the ladies. I had the iPhone 6, but I got it off Amazon. Look at Nikki. Not you, Pa. Yeah. 55 degrees and cloudy. Yeah, that sounds like Chicago. He said now it's just a club with the lights on and no drinks. Oh, look at Regina. She's so cute. Regina Hall. Ice Cube really did a beautiful job with the Barbershop movies. Yes, I like all of them. I feel like all of them are good. And it's interesting how how all of them dealt with sort of like different like different things, different issues, and he was able to like keep them current with the times. I used to have two laptops, one for work and one to chill. Work laptop got me through my first legit job, then they both crashed, and now I just have one replacement. Sony still does. Toshiba's not bad. I went through HP. I had an iPhone 5S, but I dropped it in the toilet. You know, if you drop anything in water, you gotta put it in rice. That's what you do. Leave it in rice for a couple days, it'll be fine. I got robbed twice on the same day on the same block. Oh, she wasn't playing. I usually get the cheapest Toshiba laptop at the time, no more than $200, and they work great. Had my second and latest one for years. How long do laptops last, y'all? I've run mine into the ground. It's only lasts me between 3 to 5 years. That's what we were just talking about, Ori. I said I feel like mine normally lasts about that 5 years, but I definitely am running mine into the ground. I still have a military grade laptop with fingerprint scanner. When I left South Korea, I took everything except the sink. Getting stolen is terrible. It is the worst. It really is. I got a rental. I got full coverage, thank God. Pay damn near 400 a month. Yeah, Remy. Ooh, that sucks. I'm glad you got a rental. Full coverage does suck. I have full coverage. And it's like I got in an accident, which totally wasn't my fault. Somebody sideswiped me. And since I had full coverage, luckily it like covered my rental, it covered everything. But still, it is expensive. You have to pay for it. But then it's like if you don't have it and something does happen, it's so much worse. I'm on a MacBook Pro from 2009. Wow. But none of the current OS will work with that. Mine's last hella long, but I only use it for business and upgrade it myself sometimes. Gosh, it's already been 4 years since this movie came out? 2016? Do I look like Father Flanagan? Can we maybe get back to this $20? I remember seeing this and thinking, what happened to Michael Ealy? I thought him and Eve were going to be together forever. I would have been like, why are you stealing? Like, you know how upset I would be and how disrespected I would feel if I took my friend in my father's shop and he tried to take some candy? Yeah. How you try to steal, like, woo, she did put the business out there. Like, how you try to steal from your father's place of business? Like, what's wrong with you? Sticky fingers. I'd be like, oh, your child not allowed in here. He can't come in here. He can't come over my house. We just talking about thieves. Thieves. Once you get a reputation as a thief, that's it. You can't come around me. You're not allowed. I can't have no thieves around. Oh, there's the other queen. Hi, queen. Like, it's nothing worse than a thief. What's up, G? I would already be running away. Look at Tyga. Oh, I forgot Tyga was in this shit. Oh my goodness. I'd be like, I'm just trying to walk home. I forgot Tyga was in this movie, y'all. I like the movie now, but when it first came out, I was salty that I didn't see Queen Latifah. Yeah, they made Regina Hall the lady running the beauty shop instead of Queen Latifah. But I love Regina Hall too. So was I just buffering? Oh, timestamp. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said timestamp. Tug is giving them money. 12/17. Queen Latifah spun off. Yeah, I like Regina too. Uh, what is a Lenovo? Them shits are trash. I bought one with the 30-day no questions warranty. I shit you not, this thing gave me issues on day 31. If you want to be catered to you, Beyonce, that's gonna cost you like $600. Mm. Mm. I used to be one of those people that thought I didn't need a case, but I've cracked too many phones. What? Infused with coconut oil right out the womb. OtterBoxes be indestructible. In high school, a friend I had chucked his phone behind him without even looking to demonstrate that the OtterBox it was in was legit, not a scratch. It's unbelievable that people used to hook up over Craigslist. I used to love the Craigslist listings, the misconnections. They were nice. People would be like, "Oh, I saw you. I was riding the one train. You had on red sneakers. I had on a hat, and you asked me about the weather, and I should have got your number." I used to read them all the time and be like, "Oh, I hope they meet." Like, but then they got rid of them, which kind of did make me a little bit sad. But I understand why, because they don't want to be liable for, people met up on Craigslist and somebody got murdered, which is fair. I thought it was kind of cool having the barbershop and the beauty shop together. So, like, the women are talking and the men are talking. A dig print that you could see from here to the Sears Tower. Oh, sorry, Mr. Calvin. Watch your mouth in here. Nikki was so good in this movie. I wish she would do more movies. Yes, the Craigslist killer was a thing. How did your break? Your hard drive? Called it poetic injustice. My Toshiba's keyboard button started dying. Dion Cole is hilarious. He was in Holiday Rush too that we watched. He's been in a few things. I bought an iPhone 8 about a year ago, maybe 2. And I have an OtterBox case. I dropped the phone a lot and it still looks new, but it's a bit expensive. Who's social media? Runs who's social media? Dion Cole? He was quick with that belt too. She's going off about some chili. With her avocado shirt. They're looking like, who had sex with you and didn't appreciate it? Vegan chili is delicious. Vegan chili is delicious. Laptop purchases are a struggle. I need something with a powerful enough graphics card to run graphic design and rendering software. So it has to be expensive. 1K is a steal. 2011, just checked. I'm on OS Sierra. Is that antique? Yes! All trust is lost when you're a thief. Thieves and liars. I had my tablet and phone stolen from me years ago. It's not a good feeling. This is how people get into gangs for protection and feeling a sense of community. Yeah, that was a good scene. Just nickel. Oh, yes, he just called you corny, Gerard. Boiled okra, he's just green and stringy. I want to call somebody boiled okra. Baller alert! Eve is so cute. Oh shit, I got a Lenovo. I'm typing on this bitch now. This damn apple juice. I don't know what a 15-year-old could be busy doing except drinking up all my apple juice. Don't touch me with that hand. Oh, look, they're like, don't touch me with your nasty ass hands. I use my external hard drive to save all my pics and docs mostly. Maybe that's part of it. I'm gentle. I'm mad they having an argument in the middle of the barbershop in front of everybody. Like, right. Take that shit in the back. It's like love and hip hop reunion in here. Nikki is so cute. Let me know if I can help out in any way. How was it private when you, right? Everybody can hear. How was it a private discussion? You in the middle of the barbershop and the beauty shop arguing. Like, take it to the back. My bad, girl. Don't even get riled up like that, Terry. It's all good. Baller alert. I mean, Eve is getting dropped off at her job by another nigga. I get it that he's her client and stuff, but then she came in being rowdy. Like, she could have toned it down a little bit. Nikki really shooting her shot. Vegan chili is good, queen. How often do you back stuff up on your external? I procrastinate on taking the time to do that. I made a point to invest in 2 externals in college. The flashes kept breaking. I have 3 portable external hard drives, and I have 2 that are not portable. They stay at home. My portable ones, even though I know you're asking Chris, but I'm telling you about like mine, Ori. My 3 portable ones are a terabyte each. And I try to back up at least once a week. I back up my computer and I back up my phone and I back up like all my video content. But I need bigger than a terabyte because my videos take up so much space. Like out of 3, 2 of them are full. So I only have 1 left really that I'm still using. The rest of them are just like storage. Yeah, normally every year on Black Friday, Raise the Kratom Girl, normally every year on Black Friday, I try to buy a terabyte external hard drive. I use WD Elements. Normally they go down to a really reasonable price at Best Buy. Externalized, like are my videos saved on external? Yeah. Time check. $22.08. Alternative documentation. He pays the booth rent, but he doesn't cut hair. He just sells shit out the barbershop. Yes, I got 2 terabyte drives from Amazon. Great investment. Yeah. Especially if you get it like when the price is low. It sounds very, very Caucasian. Craigslist was full of Joe Goldbergs. Someone wrote one to me. Oh, they wrote you a misconnection? What did it say? Someone wrote one to me and I only found out about it because someone from work brought it in. So they could tell that it was you? I need more information. Raise the Kratom Girl. I'd say that killed the misconnections thing. Never knew about it before then. Holiday Rush was good. I don't think I could have dated or hooked up with anyone on Craigslist. I don't think I could have either, but I know people did. You know, that was like the dating app before the dating apps, you know? Messy as he is, Cedric was amazing as Eddie. Oh, he runs Ice Cube social media, Chris. Oh, that's cool. Uh, I keep the drive on my desk so whenever I bring my laptop back there, I plug it in and sync it up. Nikki got her numbers down. Not the apple juice. Commons being a dad, relax. I just got Photoshop for Christmas to draw through. So we'll see how my cougar performs now that I start using that. The computer, yeah. Don't be loud in a public space and then want privacy. Exactly. I got 3 portable and slim from Amazon. This guy, one stop. Don't forget to get a portable hard drive docking station in case that external port drive breaks. With all that you do, I imagine you gotta use drives a lot. Yeah, I'd be going through them. Which is why we were also talking about how I need a better processor. Because I've been using my little MacBook Air processor for video content and it's not strong enough. Spill the tea. My ex-best friend went out with the dude from Craigslist. Worked at a bookstore. One of the people who came in wrote a misconnection saying I smiled at them when I handed the drink over. Oh my gosh! You really had a Joe! And you were in a bookstore? What? You really had a Joe for real. All these conversations we've been having about you and you've never mentioned this before, Raise Your Random Girl, that you had a bookstore stalker. Gangsta Grub. Gangsta Burger, Gangsta Wings, Gangsta Dog. Good food fast. And it's also funny that Anthony Anderson came back for this one. Because, you know, he was in the first one and they was trying to steal the ATM. And then Anthony Anderson, like, low-key blew up since then. So it was, like, cool to see him come back for this one. I like this one. Did she just say fleek? Don't let him make up words. Yes! Joe from You. You had a you in real life, a bookstore stalker. That's wild. One of my coworkers printed out the letter and read it. Oh my gosh. That's wild. I want some gangsta ribs. Yeah, I thought that was dope too. That's wow. I can't believe that. I mean, I believe you, but like, that's wild. Seren stacking drives. Wow. Did he like even put what bookstore it was? Like, I seen you in Borders on Fifth Avenue and you had natural hair and I bought, you know, the theory of everything and you smiled at me. Like, was it specific like that? Now see, that would creep me out. Ah, it was. That's how the letter was. Oh no. That's so intense. Now see, no, I didn't like ones like that. Some of them were nice though. Someone arguing loud as fuck on the phone. If you're gonna do that, at least put it on speaker so I know whose side I'm on. It didn't go anywhere because I worked at Borders and that was when the store closed, so it didn't get a chance to stock me. Not gonna lie, I posted on Misconnections once after I helped a girl who in the middle of Fifth Avenue never told anyone. Oh, what did you write? How did you help her? Oh, she fell. That's wild. That was the letter. I would have been embarrassed too. I'm with Common. I'm skeptical of him too. Wow. Yeah, that's not sweet and romantic. I don't know. Writing ones about people that you saw them at work at their workplace, that's a little bit more creepy. I used to mostly read the ones that were about like people that seen each other on the train. Like, I saw you on the train. We talked until you got off on 145th Street. I wish I asked you for your number. I mostly read those kinds. And I sometimes read like the dating ones too. Like, the ones that started out with like what did it used to be? Like MSW, like man seeking woman or whatever, like, and then like this is what I'm looking for. That was really like the early days of the dating apps. Mm. And your $1,000 suit, boy, bye. Them suits ain't $1,000, boy, bye. Yeah, this one had like a good mix of like new characters and characters from the original, and I feel like it's very telling that people came back. Like, everybody obviously had like a good experience making these movies. What? That is that is not how you got syphilis. Her name was Josephine. Would you stop telling everybody business? That's funny. My mom's name is Josephine. Maybe I need to stop putting all y'all business out here. Common about to go in. I remember this part. Common's about to go in on this dude. Common's about to go in on this dude. You'll get your ass beat. Not yet, Raja. Because watermelon flavored fried chicken would be delicious. Look, he playing the violin in the back. I like Common as an actor. Why do I not like Common in real life? I guess that means he's a great actor. Because I really like him in Just Right with Queen Latifah. I really liked him in Barbershop. I like that they're going off on this Indian dude right now in this movie. But in real life, Common is annoying. Like, how are you annoying? That's like Michael B. Jordan. Like, how are you annoying in real life? But you can play a character that I like. That was racist right there. And I like that they had him being like racist as like a person of color. He's not white. I thought it was very interesting that they included this scene. They like specifically had a brown person that they're having this conversation with. He funny. Look, here come and go. Here come and go. I like this part. Like, they didn't care that that was the president. Did the president stop that? What are you saying, Raja? Mm, Common is a great actor. That's just how it goes sometimes. Annoying people can be talented and make good art. Here goes the non-black POC with the BS. I thought about writing a misconnection but couldn't because I couldn't get over the weirdness. I think the letter said, let's meet. One of my coworkers was like, don't do it. Hell no! Raise your credit, girl. Something like that happened to me. It was on Grindr. That sure was the early days of the apps. He didn't have to tell me that. I was skeeved. Common was preaching. Oh, Chris, that was nice. Don't come into black spaces then, because the comments we need to extend a hand in love. BS. An immigrant can't tell black American jack shit about opportunity in the US. In real life, they're the new blacks. Common better preach. It was a great scene. It was a great scene. And like I said, they could have had the scene, they could have had that scene play out with the white dude. But instead, the fact that they chose to do it with Raja, I thought was a good decision. Because people always want to act like, you know, non-black persons of color, like we all on the same side and stuff. But they like specifically included a scene like with a brown person talking down to black people. Thank you, Rashad. Can't take this anymore, man. I'm out. Excuse me? He just mad because Nikki put him on blast that his suit didn't really cost $1,000. Barack has definitely got bitches. I'm dead. Common out of character. Gives a similar. Yeah. Wow, really? The boy in blue? I was at work minding my own business. Later on, dudes me up, says hi, that he saw me at work, described what I wore. Wow, I was thoroughly creeped out. That is fucking creepy. Nah, that's creepy. The creepiest thing that has ever happened to me like that was before I got banned from Twitter. Somebody hit me up on Twitter and said they seen me in Costco's. And I was like, why didn't you say anything? And they were like, uh-oh. Looks like you on the wrong side of town, nigga. Boy, this whole city is mine. These my blocks. She just trying to braid hair. Nikki was like, stop. You better take that out of here. I mean, look. Ooh. I'd be like, take it outside, but not directly in front either. Come back an hour. Sorry, I got distracted by the movie, y'all. I like this movie. I was saying, I asked like, oh, why you didn't say anything? And they were like, oh, I didn't want to be creepy by like walking up to you in Costco's and saying like, oh, that I seen you on YouTube. And I was like, well, I mean, you hit me up anyway on the internet. You could have came and talked to me in real life. And I like that scene too, with the two dudes from the opposite gangs that came in. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this movie, so I don't necessarily want to like get too into the plot, but that's gonna like play into the plot later. And I like how they did it. He was like, I'm gonna need those. The other one too. And then he like locks it up. Barbershop need to be a place of peace. It's my constitutional right. Nigga, spell it. I told him that's not sexy to be told you were seen somewhere. My stomach churning with all this stalker talk. Yeah, he probably saw you on the app and then just so happened to see you later or something. I was like, this isn't hot. I mean, what's creepy about it, I don't know. What's creepy about it is, I feel like, Ori, what's creepy about it is that, like, people watching you, just like people the concept of people watching you and you don't know is creepy. I agree, it would have been better if he came into the store and said hi. Yeah. And I also feel like with like internet and like social media, people would feel more comfortable saying something to you online, even if they just was standing in front of you and looked right in your face and bought something from you. You know, like talking about like if you're at work, they're standing there looking you in your face and they bought something from you. They could say something to you right there, face to face. But instead, they like watch you, and then like they know where you work or like they know where they saw you, and then they like hit you up later. It's weird. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. This turned out to be gang related. I've seen this movie about 20 times. I love this movie. And I know a lot of the dating apps are like location based. So it's sort of like, you know, if you're, you work somewhere and someone's like always around there, you might like consistently pop up. So they might see you. Random, but Serena won her first title since having little Serena Jr. I didn't want to be creepy, so I hit you up on the internet, letting you know you were being watched and said, right, that's what makes it a little bit weird. It has location services that you could turn on and off. I keep mine on so that I know who is close and whatnot. I always feel like somebody's watching me. You could be nervous too and just be like, I saw you in person but didn't have the courage to say hi, so I sent a DM. Yeah. You can see who's in your area. Yeah, I know a lot of them are location based. So like stuff pops up and then it pops up and then it pops up and then it pops up. And I know a few people that have had like their ex-boyfriends like pop up, which has to be weird. Maybe it's time for you to meet some Catholics. I never had an online stalker. Then again, I hardly show my face. And it's also funny, like, this is Ice Cube. Like, this is niggas with attitude, Ice Cube. He really, like, transitioned into, like, dad role. Like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting seeing people grow. Part of what creeped me out was that I had zero idea I was being watched. I was oblivion. Right, exactly. And it's also like, it's just like, talk to me. Long dramatic pause. My elbow is tough. My shot is water. Your shot sucks. My shot's butter. Boy, you better ask somebody. Ooh. Yeah. It's funny too though, cause Ice Cube also still has like a little Cali accent. Uh, just the dating apps in general. But the boy in blue said he got creeped out on Grindr. Are we there yet? This was years ago and it was fine. Just had to block a low key creep. Oh, it's like that? I mean, Ice Cube was tripping on Common, but keep your son away from mine or we gonna have a problem. We got a problem now. Oh my goodness. Two black fathers bonding in the hood. It's rare. It's like a unicorn. Jared is hilarious. Want a latte? With his shirt. With his eyeglasses. Now there's tension. There's so much tension in this barbershop. Jonah coming up to me. I got a pit bull. Ha! When I seen your story of your pit bull lying there just like staring off into space, you know what I was thinking? All I could think was like, this dog looks like me thinking about life. The dog was just like, Raising Cranbrook got like this close to his eyeball, and the dog was just like, I started to write you. I started to DM you like me thinking about life. And it's dark and they shooting. I gotta go. Nikki looked bad as hell in this movie. I wonder if she styled herself or if she had a stylist. Look at Raja. Raja looking like, I need to get on out of here anyway. With all that ass, she ain't safe nowhere. Absolutely true. I've heard people have had bad experiences on dating apps, especially Grindr. Do y'all use dating apps? I always end up deleting the apps. I don't go out, so I have to use the apps to be on the scene. Nikki's so fine. Nikki is fine. Owen is like, Nikki is fine. Common, I see you looking. This nigga with the phone. Hi, Jaren. Oh, you playing basketball? She do be having an existential crisis. People tell me that all the time. Your dog, right? She just be deep in thought. She be having them thoughts. She annoys me, but I annoy her too. I love her though. Oh, you only use the black one, the app? Hi, Richie. Damn, Nikki. Tinder has literally led to nowhere for me. I've met several very good friends on Tinder. Like 3 or 4. I've been meeting cool people on Tinder to be friends. I mean, I'm not dating, but I'm just saying. For me, there's just so many flakes in Nashville or weirdos in general. I used Tinder when I was in Orlando, but nothing ever came of it. Oh, this part is hilarious. Yeah. Look, she's like, I was just... Ooh. Pretty girl tries to comfort you in your time of stress or whatever you're going through, and you're going to take it there with me? Just because I'm thick doesn't mean I don't have a soul. She got mad offended. Good night, Rashad. And she slammed the door. Damn. Man. Look at Common. Talking to himself in the truck. He's so funny and good in this movie. Common, why you gotta be so annoying in real life? And you watching that ass walk away. She definitely wanted it. Right? You hit the nail on the head. She got the wine. We about to send his heathen ass to Catholic school. She's bugging. Common just needs someone to write for him all the time. Whoever wrote this movie needs to write Common's life. He needs to just give him a script in the morning and be like, okay, Common, as you go through your day and you go through your daily engagements, this is what you need to say. These are your acceptable commentary that you should make. Don't deviate from the script, though, comment. Just write what's right here. That's it. That check goes away. So many flakes in Nashville, or weirdos in general. Used Tinder when I was in Orlando, but nothing came of it. I used to hop on some dating sites, but they're played out, in my opinion. Nikki was looking too good. Okay, Cupid has been the best for me. Oh, okay, Owen. My friend told me to sign up for Meetup. I use Meetup, like, to go to events and do fun shit. I never have, like, actually used any of these, like, apps for dating. I've only used them to, like, find shit to do. I like Meetup because you could, like, search by race. Like, I want all the black movie groups, or I want all the black art groups. Oh, they're having, like, a Meetup where they're all gonna go watch a movie. Okay. I've used Meetup that way. And I've used, like I said, Tinder just to, like, meet friends. Ooh, girl. You got to pull them roots all the way up like a turnip. What happened? Girl, how you gonna say no shade and then shade the shit out this lady? Y'all know that boy that got shot didn't make it. I should try Tinder for friends. Ooh, some fight that happened over there at the high school. I should try Tinder for friends. Tinder was annoying. I used Tinder when it was early and less about dating. Tammy? I started using Tammy. It's pretty good for friends. I don't use dating apps. Rarely go outside unless it's for work or food related. That's why I'm single. Met some truly awesome guys on there. Good friends too. On where? Common why? I'd like to meet friends on Grindr, but every time I put that I'm on there for just friends, I only get hit up for hookups. I had a friend that used to use Tinder just to meet people to be friends with. That's literally how I was using Tinder. Because it's just because, like, everybody's on there. So if you're trying to, like, meet a lot of people, stop the violence, y'all. Watch that booty shake. Stop the violence. Look at her recording it. Because dreams apparently are being deferred even as we speak. Girl, that's not you. Hey, hey, go Jared, go Jared, go Jared. Look back at it, look back at it, hey, get it, girl, get it. Oh, on Grindr. Met some great friends on Grindr. Yeah. One of my good friends met his girlfriend on some app there. What's it called? It was called Coffee or Coffee. I don't know, something. I can't think of the name of it. But I know when my friend told me the name of it, when he was telling me how he met his girlfriend, I thought he meant a restaurant. I thought he meant like he ran into her somewhere. Coffee Meets Bagel! Yes, that's it. I thought he meant a restaurant. And then he was like, no, it's an app. And I was like, oh, my bad. I'm out of the loop. And there's so many of them now. There's like so many. We're watching Barbershop 3. And my other friend, she met her boyfriend on Bumble. Them last albums he made, them albums was made out of pure stress. Uh, where was I? My therapist suggested this app called Hinge, which is supposed to be more for dates, friendship. When I use it, somebody hit me up for a hookup. The blue hair, right? It looks good on Regina. I agree. It looks good on Regina. It looks cute. I mean, Swiss Beats. Is he black? Or is he white? He a little beige. He might be Swiss. Look at Nikki with her dimples. So cute. Yeah, Meetup is cool. I heard Bumble is good for making friends. Queen, I've never heard of all these dating apps. Most of the good friends I've either met in real life or from Facebook. Black isn't bad. Nibbles inedible. My now former friend met his new girlfriend on Hinge. Raise the random girl putting the bacon bees bait. I've experienced so much anti-blackness. Yeah, that's like a thing about some of these apps though. Like there's a lot of crap on there. Girl, no. Boy, yes. He has to come out here and teach her how to twerk. Coffee Meets Bagel. Yeah, that's the name of the app, Mark. Coffee Meets Bagel. My friend was like, yeah, my new girlfriend, I met her at Coffee Meets Bagel. And I was like, oh, what's that? Is the coffee good? He was like, it's an app. I was like, oh, shit. Do you have to go have breakfast on that app? Hi, Sasha. I'm on Farmers Only. Lox and bagels. Tammy seemed cool. Regina always looks good. I use Bumble now to find friends. Hi, Deadly Gamer. The blue hair is a look. You don't have to meet total strangers. Facebook is scary. One of my best friends I met in real life, but it was sort of like a roundabout way. So I was in this meetup group that was for art. And they posted an event that was called, what was it called? Well, I can't remember what it was called, but they posted like an art event, and I ended up like going to the event, and the event was in like a rec center, like a community center, and they had like all the flyers and stuff in the front for like other events. And so then I saw a flyer for another event, and I was like, oh, I'll come back because I had a good time. So he got a bulletproof vest on. So I came back, and that was when I met my friend. I've been knowing y'all for like 20 years. My father used to cut both of y'all heads when y'all was young. I need more time, God. I don't want to die a virgin. I mean, and this does make sense because nobody wants to kill their barber. Like, niggas don't want to kill their barber. They're emotionally attached to their barber. They'll sit down and talk in the barbershop. Let the barber play the therapist role. Are we good? The blue hair is a look. A ceasefire would be lovely. The app tagged is a cesspool. Is there a whiskey meets late night pizza? That's the dating app you need, Chris. Whiskey meets late night pizza. Mine would definitely be what whiskey meets what sushi. Facebook has turned into an old people's hangout. I hate when apps try to make you pay to do basic shit like view messages. Hi, Tab! It's because Facebook has become a social media ploy for political game. Coffee Meets Bagel sounds like a legit restaurant, though. Tinder makes you spend like $7 just to view messages. You have to pay for Tinder. Maybe I'll do a meetup. They always seem far away. That's how Black is now. They want you to pay $10 a month to view messages and matches. Wow! I thought Tinder always charged for extra access. Pay to see your likes. That's bullshit. If you want to upgrade on Tinder to get noticed more than you pay. I just installed Tinder a few months ago and it's not for me. You can see your matches and messages for free, but to see people who like you, you have to pay $6.99. Queen sounds like an escort service. Regina with blue hair braids could be lovely. Listen, I drive 50 minutes to my hometown every other weekend just so I don't have to switch from my barber of 20 years. Right? That's what I'm saying. If your barber asks you to sit down and talk with a nigga, you'd be like, for you, because you my barber. Charging just to see who likes you. Raisin Lovers dating app. Haha. And grapefruit. Apps suck. I need a weed meat cereal app. Sketchnificent. Capitalism ruins everything. The anti-pineapple on pizza dating app. Jack Daniels is sleeping on their dating app market. The introverts app. I'm in, but because of you, Calvin. Understand, it's just because you my barber. And I can't kill you because who else gonna cut my hair? And it's like, if his dad used to cut their hair since they was like, you know, little shorties, like, that does mean something. For you, because you my barber. Oh. You're a real gentleman. And she winked. Nikki is hilarious. Nothing happened, Eve. It is true, though. Nothing happened. It's crazy out there. Same with OkCupid. What, that you have to pay? These apps out here hustling. Let me fill that hairline in, bruh. Ooh. Common got on like one of them thin cotton shirts. I could see the wife beater through it. And I would have said the same thing. I would have been like, Eve, you getting dropped off at work by other niggas in like nice ass cars, like football players and shit. Let me smell your dick. Let me smell your dick. Pull your pants down. You gonna wake her up. I ain't no piece of meat. She really wanted to smell his dick. That's what she really wanted to do. Smell it. I mean, I am aroused though. I'm not gonna lie. I am aroused though. I'm not gonna lie. Without trust, there is no love. Where am I? Ice Cube is talking to his son about the fight, about the basketball, about the shit he found in his in the house, the gang shit. What's y'all time check? Every time I click it, I get a pop up. I don't know if y'all can like see it popping up in my face. See, he's talking about how the gang looks out for him. And how his father can't look out for him all the time. Eve was bent over and smacking that booty. She was ready. She was like, get up in it. He's trying to like tell his son about the gang shit. Where was I? I've seen multiple women on Grindr searching for bi men. I'm surprised. I only thought it was gay men on there. For all who partake in alcohol, my uncle had Uncle Nearest that Christmas Eve, and it's so good. That's the black-owned one, right, Chris? Without trust, there's no love. Alexia, I'm hollering. My granddaddy used to be a barber that owned his own shop. Everyone knew not to start any mess there. Let's not forget, I'm angry, and I'm older than 14. Facebook has a dating feature now, Kendrick, and hello. Frito sauce don't taste better than me. Southside, no place to flex. To be fair, she just accused him of cheating. He might have been conflicted. Yeah, like, you can't just ask me to get it up on demand after you was just all in my face yelling at me, accusing me of fucking Nicki Minaj. Mind you, I would have banged Nicki Minaj. But he really was a gentleman. And Nicki actually, like, got out. Nothing happened. The ceasefire. Where was I? Old people have dating apps out now. Christian Mingle. Oh, our time now, not out now. Old people have dating apps. Our time now. Christian Mingle and Facebook. I saw a commercial for Our Time Now. I think it's kind of cute, you know, for like older people that, you know, their significant other died, or, you know, they trying to have a partner in their old age. That's nice. I've seen women on Grindr and been hit up by them. I must admit, I am aroused was a line from the movie. There are a lot of guys on Grindr looking for women. Facebook is really doing too much. The Facebook dating app is garbage. Facebook needs to sit the fuck down. I remember Black People Meet. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, Uncle Nearest. The formula is from the man who taught Jack Daniels, an ex-slave. MySpace has a dating app now. And Facebook also now has TV where you can watch TV shows, etc. Most of the population would have banged Nicki there. Yeah, people living long these days. It's sort of like, you know, if you get married and you're married, you know, you get married at 30 and you're married 30 years, and then your significant other passes away or something, and you're only 60, you could probably still live another 20 years. Like, that's not a stretch. So, people don't necessarily want to live. I kind of feel like before, like, dating apps became socially acceptable, it was more so assumed that, like, after your significant other died or something, you would just, like, you know, live your other 20 or 30 years mourning, you know, in solitude. But now you got, you know, they like, I don't have to live alone anymore. I'm sorry, may I ask who's calling? Why you acting all business-like? It's one stop. Karma made me do it. I do like that her shirt says Karma made me do it. Oh my God, I'd be like, Raja, why are you such a dickhead, bro? Like, no, stop being mean, Rashad, stop. That's dope. He got the 2030 snacks. MySpace still around. I wonder if people actually use Farmers Only. They said herpes and HPV is rampant in senior groups because they be getting it in them senior citizens' homes and nobody's checking them. My mom just texted me. MySpace is still around. Senior citizens want love too. Here you can get a piece on Instagram too. I've also been propositioned by women on there. On Grindr? Yeah. At a nursing home I volunteered at 2 years ago, they had bi-weekly sex education because they knew the residents were getting it in. MySpace is still around. I'm gonna try it. Uncle Nearest I have to try ASAP, and Dr. Woods. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit that. I have to try ASAP. Tyga is just... Tyga, you recruiting these little babies. This nigga said probably. He meant for sure. Yeah, you used to be expected to live out your days on your own, but 60 ain't even what it was 30 years ago. And I feel like this is proof of that. They be popping that Viagra. Tim. Ew, Racy Cranham girl. That's why it smells like that in a senior home. Queen, so that's the smell. Ew, I'm tired of y'all. Ew, y'all nasty. I'm not stalking you. I'm just getting something from my clients. Nikki looks so good in this movie. Just like her overall look. Like her outfits and her hair. Like, I forgive you, Rashad. Oh! Who wants some chicken wings? Next time I ask how someone is doing and they say, oh yeah, you tweaking right now. Them seniors be getting it in with the Ben Gay lube. Tyga and that lace front, I can't. That ponytail. Oh, you goofy, Tim. I wouldn't have hid because they weren't doing anything. That's when they messed up, hiding. Because now it makes it look like they were doing something even though they weren't doing anything. I think he gonna knock the box over. Like a dumbass. Ben Gay lube. Niagara. She looking too damn good. I'm not the one that said it, Queen. I'm not the one that said it. She better start chasing Nikki around. Exactly. They're hiding because Eve's character is off the chain, but they shouldn't have hid. He keep pulling the phone out. No world star. They should have just said, we hid because we knew you would trip. But even then, I probably still wouldn't believe them either. But like nothing happened. Right, but nothing happened. They just hid just because, like, go get her. Like, even if Eve had, like, walked back there, she wouldn't have walked in on them doing anything. She would have walked in on Common, like, pushing her. But instead, they hid. Mistake. But what happens at the end is, like, funny. What did you eat, Queen? Look, she talked to me. People are going to be sweating Nikki 50 years from now, zero doubt. If nothing happened, why you hiding? They're fully clothed, no smeared lipstick. Nothing happened. Hiding was a bad look. I mean, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to ruin it for anyone that hasn't seen the movie before because no one has said they haven't seen it. But Like at the end, like closer towards the end, Nikki gonna try to make a pass at like both of them. Like she want to be the third, and they little thing that they got going on. Like yep. Like she just like when she walked up to Eve earlier, and she was like, "Anything you need me to do, I can do. Like you need me to pick up Maya, or like anything you need me to do." Anything you need me to do, Eve. Like, I kind of feel like she shot her shot at Eve first. They trying to get the little, the poly thing popping. You ain't never gonna call me a bitch again. Woo. They need to just start a poly ship. Just start a poly ship, y'all. A taco salad. I had Venezuelan food this morning. I really like her Karma Made Me Do It shirt, though. Oh, this is not the time. I really like her hair. These twists. You better get your girl. You better get her now. I feel like Calvin has to tell them 20 times a day. Like, if y'all want to fight, take it outside. That's your deductible. If they start finding that back room tearing shit up, make them sign a liability. I will have more later. I'm so hungry. I don't know what to eat right now. Kind of want some Panda Express. I didn't know people loved Panda Express like that, but apparently they do. Damn. I'm not going to spend every day explaining myself to you, or you. Damn, poetic injustice is wildin'. That's valid. They're good looking people. Classic by Nikki. Someone said something about an app for introverts. I think it was you. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, you said you would sign up on the app for introverts. Yeah. I ain't seen it, but fuck a spoiler. She was trying to get in the whole right? Not just him, right? Like she was trying to get in the whole situation. Common ran like the roadrunner to try and catch that opportunity. Yeah, Nikki trying to get the poly thing popping. She's gonna say later on towards the end, like, if y'all ever want to do like, if you ever want to get the third, anything y'all need, like, give me a call. If I was Eve, I would have been like, I mean, we do need somebody to pick Maya up, and we trying to spice things up. We could try it out. Common gonna be trying to convince her at the end. It's like, because they're both busy, they both working. Kenny out here running the streets with gangs. He obviously has no supervision. Like, they need a third person in their relationship. I ate some muffins and chips while I waited for my flatbread. Polly could work here. I mean, her name is Nicki Minaj. It's in Menage a Trois. Passion Twist. Yes, that's what they are. Passion Twist. The Passion Twists are cute. Sis is overstepping, but she looks good too. He's speaking my thoughts. I just got... Oh, you got Panda Express, Michelle's daughter. People love Panda Express. I didn't know. I love me some Panda Express. Then again, nothing happened. I like Panda's orange chicken and egg rolls. My architecture firm does a lot of Panda Expresses, but I've never eaten there. I like Panda Express when I eat meat. Don't matter, because this is my shit. Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Nikki's dimples are sexy. Nikki better write a Craigslist ad. Oh, that's like that old episode of Sex in the City. Where Charlotte's considering having a threesome. Look at them dancing. What is it called when you have one dimple? I don't know. A dimp? He said, I can't wait to give her this D. I'm weak. That's Davis from Queen Sugar. Eve's wigs on her show. Eve always looked a mess. Luther, my song. Is look at Common breakdancing. Common, you too old for this. Don't fall and break your hip now, Common. Doing the b-boy stance. Common is so likable in this movie. Like, I really wish he would act like this all the time. So likable. How are you so likable in a movie and so insufferable in real life? A dimp. Bye. Aw, shooting. It was Anthony Clark. The one dimple phenomenon. A dimp. Good writing. I also wish he was like this in real life. It's a damn shame. That was how I felt watching Killmonger. That's how I felt watching Killmonger and Black Panther. Like, wow, Michael B. Jordan. Like, So I see that all the bitch made that's written all over you all the time, that's just like your real personality. Because when you're playing a role, like I'm not getting any of that from you. I guess you can really act. I also like that like Ice Cube is the dad. In all three of these movies, he has struggled with like his little respectability politics, but also like trying to like stay in the community. Cause he's tried to close the barbershop and like move it like several times. Cause he's like, he's mad. Look, he's upset. Regina's Hall hair really looks great. It's a nice color. It has like a blue undertone. He already had a plan to open up a shop on the north side. Air it out. Her wig on the first episode of season 1 looked good. After that, it got worse and worse. My mom likes Common. Anthony's sweeping up the store, and now he gone. I'm a father first. I like Common's beard lace front in this movie. Forgot it's been a while since I've seen Queen Sugar. Once Common got the Oscar, he became this new person. Absolutely, Queen. Absolutely. Maybe the reason you like Michael B. Jordan is because of Ryan Coogler. Yeah, because, you know, I also did like Michael B. Jordan in Creed. And Creed was Ryan Coogler too, right? He's another one that needs a writer for life. He needs Ryan Coogler to write him a script for day to day. That's true. That's true. I don't know if Common has a real lace front beard, but it was a funny comment. I mean, I understand Ice Cube's frustration. Yeah, like he just said, I'm trying to do better for my family. Ryan makes Michael B. Jordan look good. He brings out the better in him. Killmonger was right. He was the best part of the whole movie, and message-wise. Yeah, he needs a life writer. Michael B. Jordan, we were talking about him in Discord. He doesn't stretch himself in his roles. Yeah, he just lets Ryan Coogler write him roles, the same roles, and then like, cause wasn't Fruitvale Station also Ryan Coogler? Like, they've done like several collaborations now, and now he's kind of like typecast in like those kind of roles. But obviously, he likes them. He doesn't mind. So came in here on some old man River shit. Michael B. Jordan, we were talking about him in Discord. He doesn't stretch himself in his roles. Ryan Coogler should write his life. Ryan trying to help his muse. Michael B. Jordan never relaxes in his roles. He's stiff. The Life of Michael B. Jordan by Ryan Coogler. Because, like, things that, like, I don't know. Michael B. Jordan's whole demeanor in real life is, like, aggravating. But he, just like Common, like, a aggravating real life persona. But they can be very likable in roles. I'm trying to think of somebody else. That you like their acting, but you don't like them in real life. Normally it's the reverse, right? You have people that they get a lot of love in real life. Oh, I love their personality. But, like, you might not like their work. Common's facial hair game is among the strongest. Michael B. Jordan and Common both have chips on their shoulders. I didn't give up. I gave out. I'm tired, Eddie. Oh, Gina. You think she can act? I was gonna mention Gina, who I think can act, but is horrible. She is, she's like a bad person. Like, you know, like in fucking The Hangover, when he's like, you're a bad person, like, deep down to your core. That's fucking Gina. She's just like a shit person. But I know people loved her show. I saw her show on several end of decade lists. People really like did fuck with the show and like fucked with her acting. But she's just a horrible person. Like, why are you such a shitty person? Very bad person. Rotten inside. Niggas give me heebie-jeebies. Exactly. That's the one time in the whole song that the N-word is used. This song is 4 minutes. Let's get this 10 seconds clip. Niggas give me heebie-jeebies. Like, what's wrong with you? Look at Kenny having an existential crisis. And I like this little twist. Like, Kenny really is, like, not a bad kid. He's just, like, making bad choices. Because you're not sure when you're watching the movie. Like, is Kenny a bad kid? And you come in here playing. Random, but Anne Hathaway is on that list for me. You think she can act, but she's a bad person? Or you think she can't act and she's a good person? Yeah, her, queen, her. She chose that line specifically. What is wrong with you is the question. Columbus Short, I think, is another one. Columbus Short, I think, is really talented. He can really dance, and he's a pretty good actor, too. But, man, his personal life is a mess, isn't it? Oh, you heard the dogs fighting outside? Those are my neighbor's dogs. They fight at the same time every day. I think something happens. I think maybe, I don't know, somebody comes in the house or, I don't know, something happens. No, those are my neighbor's dogs outside. Those are my neighbor's dogs. The dogs start fighting and barking at this time, and then they're gonna do it again around 7:30. So I think maybe somebody comes or leaves, or I don't know. Maybe one of the other neighbors like walks by with their dog. I don't know, but the dogs always start fighting and snapping right around the same time. That was like, I don't know how many of y'all remember in my old apartment, my next door neighbors had a baby, and every single day at the same time the baby used to start crying. And it was like similar, like around 7 o'clock, and I used to tweet like the baby's crying. And I had a whole thread going on for like over a year that was like the baby's crying, the baby's crying, the baby's crying, and it was always at the same time that the baby started crying. The fake apology following. She looked over it before she even hit record. She doesn't care. Oh, Anne Hathaway. Okay, I like her work, but she rubs me wrong off screen. I like Anne Hathaway. Her hate is a fad. She seems nice to me, Anne. I think a lot of people think she's fake, but she's a good person. I like her acting. Chris Brown comes to mind. I like some of his music, and he is so talented, but his personal life. Man, we be talking about Chris Brown in Discord, yes. Like, you have all the God-given talent in the world, and you just can't get it together. Ryan Coogler is Michael B. Jordan's muse. Oh, maybe that's when the owner feeds them. You're right, maybe. I think something happens at that time. They have a schedule. I like Ant's acting too, but not her, not her face. Yeah, Chris Brown had a really hard life. His father was abusive towards his mom. It was like a domestic abuse situation. He also might have gotten abused. I'm pretty sure Chris Brown might have also been sexually abused. He had a hard time. I know for a fact that like his dad or his stepdad used to beat the shit out of his mom. He's like spoken about it publicly. Yeah, I knew you were genuinely asking, Queen. Yeah. Maybe that's one owner feeds him. I feel like Chris, like Kanye, is disturbed and has had a hard life. And Rihanna too, because Rihanna's father used to put hands on her mom. Both of them together was like, my trauma, your trauma, our trauma is like this, both of us. Hey, unibrow. What's his name? Unibrow. I know y'all know Unibrow name. Anthony? Who's Scotty Pimpin'? Sorry, he hugged him. Look, they both hugged him. I feel like Chris needs self-care, more positivity on his team, and to step out of the limelight sometimes. I agree. The dogs say it's 3 o'clock now, guys. Hey. Arf, 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 arf. Y'all got me clowning today. Gotta hit this work soon. Whenever Mar has to go to work, that's when I know the movie's almost done. That's when I know Beast Bake's almost done. It's about 20 minutes left. I know when I used to go out and feed my dogs and show them some affection, the female terrier always starts biting the shit out of the lab chow mix, trying to hog all the attention. As it turns out, allegedly Chris was assaulted by a friend of his mother's. Yes, like I said, I heard he was sexually abused. So it was something very predatory with like some older women in Chris Brown's life when he was young. People also say that his original manager was predatory with him as well. Because he was young. Chris Brown was like 15. And they said that like it was something going on with her too. And she was like an older lady. D-Ray Davis also opened up about his own assault by a female friend of his mother's. Didn't something messed up happen with his bodyguard too? I think he said he was abused, but was talking about it like I got some before I hit my 10th year. Yeah, Chris was, I think he was abused, sexually abused, and physical abuse. Da, 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 da. Anthony Davis, that's what I thought. Yeah, Anthony Davis. Unibrow. Look at his unibrow. I climbed that like a tree. Chris Brown has incredible graffiti skills. All of his art. Chris Brown is like an artist. Like his graffiti, he paints. He does amazing paintings and sketches. He can dance, like he sings, he makes music, he can act. Like Chris Brown has so much talent. But he just had a hard time. Like he had a hard time like with the domestic abuse, like the violence in his home and his mom getting beat up and him being abused. And it just like, and then like he got famous really young and got all this money and he didn't have any guidance. And then he ended up with Rihanna, who also came from like an abusive home. And now it was just a recipe for disaster. And he still hasn't managed to get back on track. JD don't like surprises. And who is he? And who is he? What? They're here to accept the money. Shut up, woman. I heard you the first time. Yeah, he's a basketball player. Unibrow. Anthony Davis. Hey, get that advertising in. Good gosh, now Rihanna and Chris together put some things in perspectives. No, I don't anymore, Queen. Mars, my clock. And I think Chris was 12 when he got signed. Mars, our bee's clock. It's rampant. Bye, Mar. Chris Brown is an incredible graffiti artist. I don't know. I think his dad said he had to come home. Chris Brown also just had another baby. Yeah. He's an avant in many areas. I like Chris Brown art. His line work is dope. He legit could have been way more if not for his personal life. Yeah, Chris just had a baby not too long ago. Yeah, son. Even his first baby mama, she's like quite a bit older than him. And when I first seen that he had a baby with her, my first thought, I thought about like, Chris Brown had a hard time and there's like, it's like very predatory with like him and like older women. He has like a whole trauma. Like, Chris Brown needs to be in therapy unpacking shit. His first baby mother was married too. Yeah, that's horrible. I can't hope for talent like that to get redemption. Rihanna also started her career really young. Who knows how triggered Chris gets? I'm sure nobody is really trying to make sure he's good on his mental health, just that he releases hits and makes money. Tiger, calm down. Tiger was all in his face. Like, Tiger, calm down. Chris Brown needs to go to therapy, but instead, he gets high. I feel like that's really it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ceasefire. When I first heard that like Rihanna's father used to like beat up her mom, I was like, ooh, that's not good, them two together. Because I didn't know that. I did know the stuff about Chris Brown, but I didn't know that about Rihanna. But then when I found that out about Rihanna, I was like, well, I don't know about this relationship. They probably gonna act out. Oh my goodness, look at him crying. Oh, super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Look at Poetic Injustice finding love. Chris Brown needs to lay off the drugs. His face is really sunken in. Yeah, Chris self-medicates, absolutely. And just everybody around him is a bunch of yes people. So obviously these two make a cute couple. They should have been tried to hook up. Ah, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Seven! Off topic, but it's 12 a.m. where I live. Where do you live? It's 12 o'clock? Officially my birthday. I'm 24. Happy birthday! I find your neuroses entertaining, your passion for women's rights liberating, your nerdiness is incredibly sexy. See, and like I like that they included these two characters. I really enjoyed this movie. I think this one might be my favorite one out of all the Barbershop movies. And I really like the first one too, where they're stealing the ATM. But I felt like this one, they had like a really good range of personalities. Like, they had these two little dorks, which was nice to see. They had Raja, the Punjabi. It was nice. I liked it. They the New Eve and Michael Ealy. Rewind that. They were drawn to each other. Yeah, like I said, they met and their trauma was like besties. Look, this is the part when Nikki. People be falling in love with shared trauma, but shared trauma should not be seen as compatibility. Woo! A word! A word! Yes, men and enablers. Uh-oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I cut out for a second. Come here, girl. I think she was well used here. Look. I will be down for that. Hey. We need to at least hear her out. I mean, she ain't come all this way for nothing. You know, if y'all ever wanted a third girl, you know, I will be down for that. Like, if y'all exactly, Owen, if y'all need a third, if y'all ever, you know, need somebody to pick up Maya from school, need somebody, you know, get it popping, I'm your girl. She was trying to get the poly going. Hi, Clarissa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just went out for a second, but I'm back. Shared trauma is not compatibility. Carmen was there with the quickness. We need to at least hear her out. I think Polly would have been a good option for them. We close. Come. Aww. Look. Son done learned a lesson. Kenny had a little existential crisis. Common's son. He was like, whoa, I'm actually not about that life. This is dumb. I'm being reckless. And Ice Cube's son decided to stop being hard-headed. Everybody decided to stop being hard-headed. Came through before you gotta go to work. We watched the third Barbershop. Clarissa, have you seen it? I'm sure you've seen it. Y'all talking about Poetic Injustice was on She's Gotta Have It? She was one of Nola's best friends and business partners. Did she have them passion twists? And I like that the son said he wanted a fresh start. And Ice Cube was like, "Are you sure? Like, we don't have to." Like, I liked it. Oh, she did not have the twist. And her passion twists look good too. They look cute. The hair is different, so it threw me off. That's all Ice Cube's son needed. Different aesthetic altogether. She was good in this. My neuroses is entertaining. I'm pretty sure that was a wig he had on, though. It was like a fake lock wig. BDBs? He gave him a cute little fro. Cute. Thank you, Sketchnificent. I didn't like her that much on She's Gotta Have It. Kind of a privileged ass. Much better here. So what you're saying is she has the range. She has the range. Chicago. She was definitely bougie. I was about to ask, is that a wig? It was definitely a wig. She's got the range. Wig budget better than Tyler Perry's. I didn't even recognize her at first. She was like a whole different person. That's good. Good for her. I hope she does more acting. Tyga had a wig on too. Tyga had some extensions, all type of stuff sewn up in that ponytail. He had a sew-in ponytail. I like the ending too of this movie, Alexia. I really like the overall. I thought the overall themes of this movie and the message was really good. And I really did like the range of different like characters that they showed. It was like a lot of different types of personalities. But everybody was black. You'll find your way back home. In this movie, Tyga had like sewing extensions for that ponytail. My mom has been in love with Ice Cube for years. It be looking real lumpy under Tyga's shake and go lace fronts. You know, if y'all ever needed a third or anything, trying to get it poppin'. I just don't get the wigs on Tyler Perry stuff. Yeah. Your dad used to look like who? Ice Cube? Or Tyga? Or Tyler Perry? We're talking about like 3 different people at once. This guy. Rest of the team down at the shop. Jimmy is cute, no lie. Oh, Ice Cube. Your dad kind of looked like Ice Cube. You know, I could see that. I've never seen your dad. But from what I've seen that you look like, your little icon, I think you have like an Ice Cube shaped head. What, I got a whole Barack look-alike. A whole look-alike. I love celebrity look-alikes. Hi. Back in the day. I've never seen your dad, but I could see that. I'm just saying. That's a pretty good look-alike. Oh! I remember this part, like, stills from this part where Nicki Minaj had these, like, American flag, like, pants on. See, if she did like this, like, got around. Nicki is so cute. Change it. It's always blue. What you gonna change it to? Perry has too much of his hands in the pot. Doesn't give him a different perspective. That shows on his stuff. I feel like he does that on purpose. Because for the people that like his stuff, and it's a lot of people that do, he, like, gives them what they want. He, like, gives them what they want regularly, which is just sort of like, you know, drama and, like, soap opera, like, black soap opera stories. People love soap operas. So he gives the people what they want. I don't think he's necessarily trying to, like, have a lot of, like, perspective and, like, variety. He just wants to give people what they want. The boy in blue said his dad kind of looks like Ice Cube. And I said I've never seen his dad, but from his little icon, I feel like I could see that. The Barack lookalike. Not gonna lie, I'd be a little starstruck with Obama too. I always think about in the movie The King's Speech, where he has, like, the king in the house, and then his wife comes home, and it's just like King George II and Her Majesty just, like, sitting there, and she's like, will their majesties be staying for dinner? And she, like, curtsies. It's just like, what if you came home and it was just, I mean, not now, because nobody wants to come home to the orange one sitting in their house, but if you, like, came home and, like, Barack and Michelle was just, like, chilling, having a cup of tea with, like, your mom and dad, you'd just be like, be like, what's happening in here? I think I'd pass out. I'd probably think I was losing my mind. You're thinking about changing it to a darker blue? Ha! For sure, that's what his blueprint is. He has no one writing but him. My aunt loves Tyler Perry soaps. I would just be confused. I mean, I don't know. Talking about writers' rooms, I don't know. The thing, like, on the one hand, as a writer, I can understand not wanting to use writers' rooms, because the thing about writers' rooms is that, you know, the thing about writers' rooms is when you have too many writers, you know, when you have, like, too many hands in the pot, what's the saying about too many cooks in the kitchen or whatever? Then you can end up with, like, writing and, like, stuff that's, like, all over the place and it's, like, not cohesive because you just have, like, too many writers. But the flip side of that, when you're the only one that writes your stuff, and you don't take notes, like Lena Waithe, for example, was, like, bragging about how she didn't take any notes for Queen and Slim. But then people were like, well, but your script is not good. Like, maybe you should have taken some notes from people. You're out here bragging about, like, how you wrote it all by yourself and how you didn't take notes, but the script is not all that. Sometimes it, like, helps to get, like, a fresh pair of eyes and to have just a different perspective. It does help. Which, getting back to Tyler Perry, you said all his stuff is exactly the same because he writes all of it. He doesn't use writers. He doesn't have a writer's room. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you want. Oh, and you on the side of Nicki. I'd ask them if they want a third, you know, just in case the marriage gets a bit dry. I'm available and discreet. I love y'all. Y'all are hilarious. Cash out. Seren Sensei. I want autonomy for my creations. Tyler Perry's work is very repetitive. Like, I'm fine with it, but I notice when I'm watching his shows, it feels like I'm watching the same thing with all six of them. Excuse me, with all six of them. I want autonomy for my stuff. I don't necessarily want to work with randos who will suggest bullshit, but I'm always down for feedback. Clarissa! You are hilarious. If you're writing, I think you meant to put something else. Crazy random girl. You might need a room if you're writing different perspectives. Tyler Perry is the new soap opera king. It's also from a business perspective, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. Yeah, like I don't necessarily think that Tyler Perry is trying to write groundbreaking perspectives. I think he likes his little soaps. How many edibles did you eat? Dunk your head in the faucet, under the faucet. He gives a range, like, to a certain extent, but I get him wanting just his hands on all he does. Like, and like, to give another example of that, like, Donald Glover writes a lot of his stuff, and I sometimes, like, wish that somebody else assisted. Even though I think Donald Glover's writing is really strong and I hate his acting, I think he's the weakest link in everything he does. But I do sometimes wish, like, somebody else got involved. Aaron McGruder, I think, is another one that sometimes could use a different perspective. Especially his writing of women, which we've talked about. Like, his writing of women, and especially black women, is not all there. But it's like, when you're the only one that's writing, it's like strictly your perspective. I mean, and like, I get it. Like, that's also kind of the point of, like, art, is to, like, express your perspective and wanting to be like, well, this is what I think. So it's a fine line, I guess. Go and get some water. You got a dry mouth over there. I'm getting back on these dating apps. I'm having my hot boy summer this year, or at least a warm boy summer. Warm boy summer 2020. Clarissa says, get some water. She got the dry mouth, Clarissa. Donna's performance is dry as an actor. Maybe the other characters are better because the actors put their little bit in it. They're saying that it is, but John Witherspoon died, so I don't know if they're still gonna do it or if they're gonna put it on hold or what they're gonna do, because John Witherspoon is granddad, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I always say this, but Tyler Perry's first film was his best directorially because someone else directed it. Y'all are funny. People have blind spots, but writers should be open to critique, consider workshops and fellowships. Even established writers can improve. Yes, Boondocks is coming back later this year. Ready for spring! It's January! Anyone and everyone can improve. Dry mouth! How you told Chris shut up? Y'all funny. I heard they're getting Jennifer Lewis to play Grand Aunt or something. That's what the people want. Yeah, that's what the fans want. It hasn't been confirmed. That's just like a fan theory. Rachel Cranbrough, I'm about to go though, because we finished the movie and we're to the end of the chat. So, sis is not coming back. She about to go lay down. She about to go take a nap. Clarissa. When do you have to be at work? If I were a show creator, had a diverse cast and characters, I would want writers from that same background in the room. 2 people from the Boondocks died, Charlie Murphy and John Witherspoon. Yeah. Like, it's just going to be a totally different show, especially since there's not going to be no granddad. I mean, and Charlie Murphy played like a lot of the background characters too. So it's just gonna be a totally different show. We'll see what happens. Him and Sam Jack were the white hitmen. The rich ones. Oh, at 7, okay. And I'm thirsty like the wolf. We got that reference. By 7. No Charlie Murphy, no Ed Winkler III. Exactly, Ori. Like, they waited too much time in between to try to bring Boondocks back. Motherfuckers started dying. Like, it's just gonna be a totally different show. Which, I'm fine with it if, like, they really do take it in a certain direction. But, like, if Jennifer Lewis did come, but it's just not gonna be the same. Like, it's just not gonna be the same show as before. It's definitely not. They shouldn't bring it back then. Oh my god, everybody's favorite magic wigger is gone forever. No. Did you just realize that, Ori? We just reminded you. The energy will be different for sure. We'll see what happens. I mean, do they have a release date? I don't know. I feel like since John Witherspoon died, it's been like put on hold indefinitely because I feel like I haven't heard anything else about it. And I know Regina King was doing Watchmen, which may or may not be getting a season 2. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Watchmen did really well, so I can see HBO trying to like negotiate for a season 2. But we'll see. I think J-Lu could add an interesting touch, but Granddad is immortal. That's a creative conundrum. No Ed Winkler III. It just hit you? Oh. That just hit me. I feel like I need a season 2 of Watchmen. I understand that it was like a limited run, like capsule series or whatever, and that's why there was only 9 episodes and da 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 da. All that is well and fine. But I feel like the idea of Dr. Manhattan as Regina King is so good. Like, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. And they ended on a cliffhanger. Even though we saw him walk on water on the pool before, and she asked him why was he doing that, and he said it's important. So I'm pretty sure, like, that she got it, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, they gotta take that further. You think they should still do the show but retire John Witherspoon's character? Have an episode where Riley and Huey deal with the loss of a family member and coping with the reality of death. Jen Rumby and Ed Winkler were wild. Yeah. No more Ed Winkler III, rich ass. Because Charlie Murphy passed. And no more Granddad. And I know they were planning on bringing Granddad back. Because, like, that's, like, third main character of the show. So, they're going to have to... Whatever they were planning to do, they probably had to, like, scrap the whole season. Well, I mean, maybe, like, some of the plot lines can, like, be the same. But all the stuff that involves Granddad, they probably had to, like, scrap it. So now they're... That's why I said, like, once John Witherspoon died, I felt like the production of the show stalled. Of the reboot or whatever the fuck. I think Chris is saying you're jealous. He's jealous that you have not yet experienced Watchmen. You're going to be able to experience Watchmen for the first time. Yeah. All of Watchmen in the new series in front of you. Exactly. It's just like when you see something that's so good and then somebody else hasn't seen it and then you take them to see it and then you're like, ooh, I'm jealous because you're experiencing it for the first time. I've seen Into the Spider-Verse like 3 times in a theater. because I kept taking people to go see it, and that was like really how I felt. I was like, I wish I could see Into the Spider-Verse again for the first time. That's my disdain face. Alrighty, so we're done. Did we have anything for next week? I don't remember. Do you guys remember? I love seeing people see good shit I know about and putting them on game. We didn't have anything for next week, did we? We might have. I don't recall. Didn't you guys remember? Oh, yeah. Clarissa, you have time. No, I don't. Fucking pop up. Same with Black Jesus. Oh, that they can't bring Black Jesus back? We did say something. I just forgot. What it was. Was it Undercover Brother? I don't think it was Undercover Brother. No, she said she's playing. It wasn't Undercover Brother, was it? No. That wasn't it. Hmm. 50 Shades of Black. Oh, the comedy, the like the scary movie thing. I don't think I ever actually saw 50 Shades of Black. That's it. I don't think I even saw 50 Shades of Black. Okay, 50 Shades of Black. 50 Shades of Black. I think that's what it was. Okay. So 50 Shades of Black next week, which is like a parody, like scary movie. I've never seen that one, so hopefully it's funny. Okay, so we're gonna do that one. I have a question though before I agree to this. There's no white women in it, is there? Cause I don't want to see no white women. Does anybody know? Has anybody seen it? Tyler Perry is the head of Starfleet. I know that. He's the commander of Starfleet. That's all I think about. I'm just saying. If it's Marlon Wayans, the mom. So, like, his wife is a white woman? Because I know what 50 Shades of Grey is about. So I know there's going to be, like, a couple. And I know there's going to be, like... I don't know. But I know what 50 Shades of Grey is about. Okay. Okay. So, that's fine then. Oh, Mike Epps is in it too? Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch anything Mike Epps is in. That's fine. Okay. Fine. Good. Alright. We should watch Jumping the Broom at one point too. It was on TV the other day, and I think a lot of y'all said y'all haven't seen it because I had posted about it on Instagram, and a lot of people said they'd never seen it. So I also vote for Jumping the Broom at some point because that's my movie. That shit is hilarious. But I have not seen 50 Shades of Black, and I'm fine with watching that as a little comedy. So, but Jumping the Broom could be next. Or if I decide I don't like 50 Shades of Black and I'm cutting it off, then I vote for Jumping the Broom. So, 50 Shades of Black / and or Jumping the Broom. So, I'll see you guys next week. I love Barbershop The Next Cut. I think this really might be my favorite one. Clarissa, I'm so glad we were able to see you before you went to work. Yay! Because you're normally sleeping. I'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a good week. Bye. Keith David Marathon. Goodbye. Bye.